it down a little bit. So, making another video for you guys, and this one's kind of, I think that there's a certain group of truckers that will appreciate this topic right here.
Shorty, what you need? My niggas run the game, we ain't never leave. Counting up this money, we ain't never sleep. You got V12.
So anyway, this is something that needs to be discussed, and this one specifically is for mainly male drivers, and it affects the female drivers. And I'll give you the background on this. So I was talking to one of my friends. She's a female driver, and she, we were talking, and she basically was venting to me about how she gets treated in the trucking industry. And it really bothered me. And another reason that it bothered me is because she's not the only one that I've heard say this before. I've had multiple female drivers say this to me. So, multiple female drivers that that are friends of mine and whatnot say this to me. So, we're gonna have a little discussion, a little chit chat about this. So she's telling me that she has a lot of times, she's like, I was sliding my Thames this week. I don't even need any help. That it's working, it's going fine. She's like, I'm constantly getting approached by male drivers who tend to want to show off, always trying to get hit on her. They're bugging her. On top of that, they're trying to act like that, she's just inadequate and can't do her job. And it's just, she feels like she's in the industry, but she gets treated like she's just, she can't handle the job. And, that bothers me. That really does. And so we're going to talk about that. As far as me, and in my mind, and it should be this way, we are all equal out here doing this job. We're all out here, embracing the suck of whatever kind of trailer you pull. We all all of us that are OTR, we all know how it feels to be away from the family for a significant period of time, dealing with all of that, those feelings, and just that part of the industry, the struggle. We all deal with it, and we all have to struggle with it. Some of us drive van, some of us are flatbed, some of us specialize, some of us are tanker yankers, whatever you may be. And in that respected field that you're in, you feel that the burn from doing that that specific type of field, the same whether you're male or female. So I think it is absolutely disgusting that I hear about females, specifically friends of mine, and females in general, getting treated like they're less than, or getting treated like they don't feel it the same way us men do out here, or treated like they aren't capable of doing the job, when in fact, I know plenty of female drivers who do the job a lot fucking better than a lot of guys that I know do it. I'll put you up with some female flatbedders, van drivers, tanker yankers who will run circles around a lot of their male counterparts. So, sex has nothing to do with it. I want you guys who see this, respect women who are doing the job. Show them the same level of respect that you would show your male counterpart. They're equal. And stop trying to act like you know it all. Because in fact, there's a lot of female drivers out here who are very smart, and they actually can teach you a thing or two. So keep your mind open for that. You're not a know-it-all, and you're not better than them just because you're a man. The other part she vented about was that she's tired of getting hit on. Now, that being said, I understand. If somebody finds you attractive or is trying to spit game to you, I told her, sometimes some people just shoot their shot, and it can be hit or miss. I get that. She said, yeah, she understands that, but it's the way that a lot of people go about doing it. She says a lot of them show zero respect, and they think just because she's, a female, she says no, she's not interested. Oh, you're a stuck-up bitch, or oh, you don't want this dick. Like, what? What hole in the ground were you raised in? We don't talk to anybody like that. We don't talk to women like that. We don't talk to people like that. That's just not what we do. And I'm talking male or female, but specifically right now for the guys, that's no way to talk to or treat a woman, or especially if you're even trying to get her phone number or talk to her, get to know her in any way, shape, or form. That is definitely not the way to go about it. You need to be respectful. But, making a woman feel so awkward that she'll say, I don't want to sleep in certain kind of truck stops. I don't want to sleep at certain truck stops. I don't want to drive during this portion of the 24 hours in a day because I know that it'll cause me to take my 10-hour break. Things that make them feel uncomfortable just to be able to get in their truck, get out their truck and have to walk inside of the truck stop. That's a problem. I've had female truck driver friends of mine tell me that it might be late at night or whatever when they're stopping and they're fighting to get into a spot in the back of the truck stop, and sometimes they say we don't even want to get that spot because I have to get out the truck and walk from the back of the truck stop all the way up to the building, and I just don't feel safe doing that. And I've never heard any of them say I feel like I'm going to get mugged, robbed, or anything like that. It's never that. It's always other drivers will make me feel uncomfortable. That is a problem when you hear a woman say, it's my fellow, it's the people that are out here doing the job with me. They're the ones that make me feel uncomfortable and scared to the point to where I don't want to get out my truck and walk to the truck stop from parking in the back. You should be more worried about getting robbed or mugged or something like that happening, not another fellow driver assaulting you or doing something to you that'll make you feel that way. That's wild to me. So you male drivers, the guys that are out here that are doing this to these women, and I know there are people that watch my videos and y'all are guilty of it. I don't know you personally, but I know that there are people out there who are guilty of it. So take a good hard look at yourself, take a for real gut check, and if you're out there doing that kind of stuff, knock it the fuck off. Because you're going to catch a charge fucking with these women like that. And two, how can you sleep comfortably at night knowing you made a person, more specifically a woman, feel unsafe? And if you've ever, I'm sure you guys have dated somebody in your life. No, you don't want to make your woman or a woman feel unprotected and unsafe. That's just all around a recipe for a bad time. You don't want to do that. So how would you feel if you're the one that's causing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you sleep with yourself? Like, how can you sleep at night? How can you live with yourself? Not sleep with yourself. How can you sleep at night and live with yourself knowing you have done that to a woman? You made her feel scared, made her feel helpless, made her feel like she's about to get raped or hurt or whatever. Now, let me throw this in the middle real quick. I've also known there are female drivers out here. This applies to the female drivers. I'm sticking up for the female drivers that are out there doing the job correctly and whatnot. And you're carrying yourself in a certain kind of way. Because I also have dealt with women who will sit there and complain about this, but you turn around and you're doing things that would invite the guys to treat you a certain kind of way. They'll come at you respectfully, and then you'll turn around and do something. You'll make it to where it's inviting for somebody to want to show a lower level of respect towards you, and then you get mad when they do. But that's what you put out there for them to treats you as. So, you know, what? What's another part about it that I want to address? Sorry, I'm driving. I'm trying to concentrate mainly on the road. I am venting, making this video, but also I'm concentrating on the road. About to pull up at the house, and then I'll be able to park and, you know, be able to articulate myself a little bit better. But yeah, we're not going to be out here messing with these women. I know I don't. So do not come out here and, you know, make these women feel like they're less than, and it's not safe for them to be a truck driver, because we're all out here dealing with the same craziness of the industry, and we're all out here dealing with all of the same just issues. So treat these women with respect. If they say no, no means no. No does not mean try harder. No does not mean you say you're a stuck-up bitch for not liking me. No means no. There are times when there's women in our lives that we're just not interested in, and that doesn't... How would you feel if you said no to a woman, or just no to whatever, and somebody's like, oh, you're a stuck-up asshole because I said no? What? I've had a female driver friend of mine tell me another story about how she was, you know, checking her tires, and this guy kept on messing with her, and he basically, like, you know, the trailers were backed up against, like, I guess a wall, so she was down to one side, and there was no way to get around in the back, and he, like, came down, and he didn't touch her or anything, but he made her feel uncomfortable. He got all up in her personal space, and she, you know, she just happened to have a crowbar with her, and she, you know, she said, you know, if he comes any closer, she's going to defend herself, rightfully so. The audacity of you to feel like it's okay to corner anybody, but especially a woman, and try to impose your way or your thought or what have you on them, that's disgusting. So, do better. Treat these women, treat everybody out here, except for Swift. No, it's season. That was a joke. Treat everybody out here with the respect that you would want to be treated with. And there are times where some people actually don't even deserve that level of respect, but you still show it anyway. Treat them with the respect that you want. Do not come out here and treat these women any old kind of way because you feel like you're big bad macho man in this trucking industry, and you're just this, that, and third. You know, your shit don't stink. You're just God's gift to trucking in general. Stop it. Stop it. Leave these women alone. You treat them as equal counterparts. You show them respect, and you do not come out here and sexually harass them. And that's all I got to say about it. And if I catch anybody out here sexually harassing or trying to treat a woman a certain way, anybody who knows me in person will know I'm legit. I will not sit there and be like, oh, I'm saying this on video, but I won't do it. I will be about it. I will do it in person. If I catch you doing it, I'm going to say something about it. I'm going to call you out, and I'm going to protect this person. You're not going to come out here and treat these women like shit. Do not do it. And do not ever let me catch you doing it. Because I promise you, you're going to want to not have to deal with me when it comes to it. Leave these women alone. Show them respect. And you show them dignity. And you show them that they are equal. All right, guys. Have a great day.